welcome back to my YouTube channel. You already saw the title. I thought it would be kind of interesting to do like a Skims review on all the items that I either returned or regret buying. And I didn't really realize that I had quite a list until I was looking at my Skims collection. I'm already in my Skims. Don't get it twisted. I absolutely love some Skims. Skims makes some of my favorite things ever. They have great basics and essentials, but throughout my entire shopping experience with them over the years, there have been some questionable items, weird fitting pieces, quality questionable, and I thought it'd be interesting to go through my list. I had to go through my email and find out the things that I sent back, and I don't really like to return stuff. However, Skims, they have a great return policy, and most of the time I will opt to get store credit because there's always something that I have my eye on when it comes to shopping with them. That is just like you get an instant credit back. So we love that, Kim. Good for you. But these are the items that I have that I pulled out of my current wardrobe and current Skims collection that I honestly could do without and probably wouldn't repurchase again. I did think this would be a helpful video because a lot of these things are out of stock and or there's like a wait list. So if it comes back in, I can kind of save you the time and the energy of getting something that is questionable. So let's start with my first item. This is like not a hate at all because like I said, I absolutely love Skims. It's like my top 3 places that I love to shop, but some of the quality like on these boyfriend boxers is not the best. I will say they are definitely comfortable and thick thigh friendly for the most part on the thigh, but whenever I wear these, they ride up like crazy. I get everything in a size small, and what I don't love is just the quality of like the waistband. You can see how pilly it gets, and keep in mind I don't put any of this stuff in the dryer, so I always hang dry. It just looks like you've had it for so long and it looks very raggedy, and for the price it should not be looking raggedy. So that's why I wouldn't really buy these again, but I still wear them all the time to bed with the matching boyfriend t-shirt, and it's just like a t-shirt material. That's why I feel like it rides up like crazy. So yeah, this, let me tell you about this. I think I wore it one time. This is from my favorite collection, the Soft Lounge, which is what I'm wearing right now. It's like this ribbed, very stretchy material. Like, the Soft Lounge collection is the collection whenever I think of Skims. But whenever I try to put this on, y'all, my head barely fits in this little hole. And if you have makeup on, your hair is done, forget about reaching for this top, girl. It's just impossible to get over your head. So for that, not my favorite item. And I have it in a couple different colors. That's why I really regret buying it. But the quality is still so nice and it looks so cute on. It's just the struggle of it being super tight. I do love that it has a mesh like lining, and of course it's in my favorite ribbed fabric. It's just the sizing for this. So keep that in mind. If it does come back in stock and you have your eye on getting that top to match any of the bottoms, size up. Size up one size, okay? The next thing that I have is from a recent drop. It was the, what did they call this? Oh girl, it was the cotton fleece. These aren't up on the website, so I wasn't able to find a screenshot, but it is waitlisted for some of the items. These are in a size small, and my issue with Skims is the sizing of all the bottoms. Like, it's very odd, and when I initially reviewed these, I will try them on in this video so you could see what I mean. Oh my god, girl, why is the crotch so long? I don't know who she's making these pants for, and I'm pretty sure Kim is a short, petite woman, so ain't no way her crotch is this long. It's just a very odd fit, and then the waistband on these joggers is super thin that it doesn't really stay up on your waist, and in combination with the length of all of this in the midsection, it's not a good fit. And I haven't really had these for that long, and I know a jogger is not the best quality when it will start to ball up and pill up in the crotch area. If you guys can see this, that's just from like my thighs and the fabric kind of you know, rubbing back and forth. But I've had cheaper joggers from, let's say, Walmart that don't do that. So for the price, it's not worth it. However, they are thick and like cozy fleece, so I do obviously still wear them. They're just not the most flattering because you have to keep adjusting the waistband even though there is this drawstring. So keep that in mind if you have your eyes on these and maybe you missed out on the launch. And I do have the other gray that came with this. So I literally just wear these when I have to go take my dog out in the mornings and I have no pants on because I'm in my Skims boxers. But it's the fit for all the pants across the board that I wish they would do some adjustments for. And that kind of leads me to talking about the Velour collection. So similar to the cotton fleece, the pants on the Velour, girl, why is the crotch so long? Like, it's longer than a foot. It looks like so much bunching in the crotch midsection area. Questionable. It's not flattering. It's not like in a cute oversized way, but I do like the thickness of the band when I compare it to the last joggers, and it is fitted here in this area, so I find myself having to like roll these pants so much because there's just way too much excess material. So if they can just lower the amount of fabric in the crotch area, oh, I would love these and I would reach for them so much more because it's very soft, velvety, just like squishy, fluffy material. And I have the ones in the wide leg fit. I believe these are still in stock when I was just checking, and they might be listed as final sale, and they have a ton of colors. I just feel like a lot of us girlies are like, no, Kim, the pants are not it. The pants need some help, but I would say they fit true to size when it comes to the waist. I don't know if I regret getting the jacket simply because it is a set, and I'm definitely a set matchy type of girl, so I find myself not reaching for this because I'm not really wanting to wear these pants. So like, what else would I wear this with? You know what I mean? It is very soft though, and sometimes it makes me sweat because it's just very toasty. But maybe I'll try to give this some love this cozy season at home and see how that goes. But wearing this out isn't the most flattering thing ever. This item right here, you guys, this is a hot commodity. This is their all-in-one onesies that are meant to be worn outside. You can see I still have the tag. I need to list this on my Poshmark because I wasn't able to return this. This is in a size medium. I initially ordered a small, realized that was not the right fit, so I sent it back, got a medium, hoping that it would solve the issues of the thighs being so dang on tight. It didn't. It was literally the same fit. So I would say that this whole entire collection is not thick thigh friendly. I know it's supposed to be very compression-y and like shapewear and like a full-blown bodysuit. Very great concept, very sexy online, especially with the long sleeve, but it just was not doing what it needed to do. And if you look at the silhouette, it looks like it would fit the thick thighs because the waist is so snatched in. It does not do much, and it kind of squishes my glutes. So if you have like a muscular figure, probably not the best for you. And I found it very difficult to even get in this because the zipper is in the back, so it's super tight and compression-y that you have to struggle to get into it every time you need to go to the bathroom, for example, and then trying to zip it up by yourself is also an issue, so it's not very practical. So I would prefer, I don't know, the zipper, like, I don't know, on the side or something like that. But it is the one with the scoop neck, and they come in different cuts as well. This just, I don't know, it wasn't my favorite just because it's not practical, and I just find her legs area to be very inconsistent across the board when it comes to the sizing. Everything else I either returned and I don't have it to show you guys, so I will just throw it up here on the screen and we can talk about why it had to go, because I just could not keep it. The first thing was their micro thongs. This is like something that the girlies are hyping up all over the internet, all over Instagram. So I said, bet, we're gonna do that deal where you get like 3 for something, 3 for 36. So I ordered those. Baby, it didn't even cover one lip. I said, who is this fitting? Because it's not me, okay? That thing was giving me a wedgie from the front, so that had to go back, and I definitely personally wouldn't buy it again because it was not functional. It's not functional at all. The next thing that I ordered and quickly sent back because it was $98. I said we're not keeping this. It's the faux leather legging. Now I thought this would be the perfect addition to my Skims collection because pairing it with any of their bodysuits, chef's kiss. But baby, I could not get it over my thighs. Like, that's what I mean. Like, the thigh area is meant for super skinny girls, but also Kim is known for having a big butt, so in my mind it's like, okay, if you have a big butt you would have big thighs to match. Not the case with her clothing pieces, so I had to send that back because the sizing, again, very questionable. And I think I just learned my lesson that buying Skims bottoms isn't where I should put my money when getting Skims. I should put it in other things that I love, like the loungewear and the bodysuits. Obsessed with the bodysuits. I should do a video of my most essentials from Skims. Let me know if you guys want that. The next thing that I had to send back was the Skims hotel collection. They had this robe, and I love a good robe, and I feel like Skims does some really good ones. So who doesn't love a hotel style robe? I said put that in the bag immediately, and that was retailing for $88, and I got my true size a small. And when I got it in the mail, it was super thin, and it felt like, you know those flannel sheets that Target sells, like super affordable? That was like the material of it. It was super thin, and I don't know, it just didn't feel like a thick hotel robe that you would see at a hotel. So I thought this was not it. It was not worth the money. It was just super, I don't know, not worth the quality. So for that, I sent it back and got my money back. So yeah, I probably would not order that again. Another item that I ended up selling actually on my Poshmark was the Sleep Henley dress. I will put it up here. That retailed for $58, and the material on that was the type of material that balled up and pilled up a lot, and I never put it in the dryer, so it's just the type of fabric I guess is super delicate, and similar to the boyfriend boxers, it just looked very dingy after a few washes. And I don't like to wear clothes that look like they've been through it. Like, I want to wear something that's nice quality, that holds up through the wash and holds up through wears, because that's what I like to invest in. I don't mind spending money on things that last, and I felt like that just wasn't one of those type of items. So for that, I wouldn't really purchase anything from Skims that has that same material again, because now I know what the wash and the wear is going to be like after a few times. However, it was super stinking cute. It was very flattering. It hugged the body. It was super soft and just very cozy material. The material was nice. It just didn't wear very well, and again, like, it just wasn't worth it in my opinion. So those are all of the items that I kind of regret buying or returned from Skims. So hopefully this review is helpful to anybody that has their eye on some of these items and maybe you're curious about it. That's the one thing about shopping with Skims though, is it's very like FOMO marketing, right? You have to kind of get it when it's launching, and they only launch a small amount of items, I feel like, at a time, and once it's sold out, okay, now you have to join this waiting list. So they build up all this hype to get on something that's very exclusive that you kind of have to just get it to get it. And when that happens, there's just not a lot of reviews for us to watch and sit and think about getting that item. Is it worth getting that item? Because the longer you sit and think about it, baby, it's going to be sold out. So when they do restock, you know, you kind of have to jump on it if you want to get that item. So hopefully this was helpful. Thumbs up if you guys enjoyed, and let me know if you guys would like to see my most essential Skims items in the comments, because I have a list. Baby, do I have a list.